Press release, May 20, 20,182,018 American flat track results from the Sacramento Mile. The fabled history of the Harley-Davidson Sacramento Mile presented by Cycle Gear saw another outstanding entry added to its annals on Saturday night at Cal Expo Fairgrounds, with three of American flat track's all-time greats taking center stage. Mees 1, and Kenny Coolbeth Jr. 2, went 1-2 at the Sacramento Mile. Photo, Dave Hoenig, following an initial feeling out stage in which a handful of AFT Twins presented by Vance. 1 Indian Motorcycle Rogers Racing SDI Scout FTR 750, and retiring legend Kenny Coolbeth Jr. Number 2 Neela Racing, Columbia Avionics Indian Scout FTR 750, broke free from the pack. The two superstars stretched their advantage over third to nearly 2 seconds while setting the stage for an epic showdown to the checkered flag. However, Brian Smith, No. 4 Indian Motorcycle Racing backed by All-State Scout FTR 750, owner of 7 straight Sacramento Mile victories, simply refused to be left out of that fight. He clawed and scratched his way into contention, officially turning the race into a three-way shootout over the contest's nail-biting final 5 miles. In the end, series steamroller Mees overcame Coolbeth, Smith's sentiment, and the storybook finish to notch up what's already his 5th victory of the young 2018 season. After scooping up career win, I thought he was just setting me up, and then Coolbeth came by me once. I looked back and we had a big gap, but then Brian reeled us in. It's phenomenal what we're doing right now, week in and week out. It's definitely tough to do. Hats off to Kenny and Brian. Kenny is one of my heroes. To be up on the podium with him is pretty cool. Coolbeth attempted a last lap strike but fell 0.018 seconds short at the checkered flag. And while Smith was disappointed not to have extended his Sacramento Mile win streak to a nearly unfathomable 8 straight, his heroic come-from-behind performance was all the more inspiring considering it was his return ride after breaking his left fibula just 3 weeks back at the Texas half-mile. It seems the extended Indian wrecking crew is in need of an even more intimidating moniker. In addition to Works runners Mees, 1st, Smith 3rd, and Brad Baker, No. 6 Indian Motorcycle Racing backed by All-State Scout FTR 750, 4th, Coolbeth, 2nd, Henry Wiles, No. 17 Wilco Racing, Willie built Bandit Industries Indian Scout FTR 750, 5th, Davis Fisher, No. 67 RMR, Double D Performance Indian Scout FTR 750, 6th, and Chad Coase, No. 49 Indian Motorcycle of Oklahoma City Scout FTR 750, 7th, combined to claim the top 7 positions on the night for Indian Motorcycle. Fisher, by the way, notched the fastest lap of the night. Jake Johnson, No. 5 Estinson Racing Yamaha OMT-07 was the best of the rest in 8, with Briar Bauman, No. 14 Zanatti Racing Kawasaki Ninja 650, and Brandon Robinson, No. 44 Harley-Davidson Factory Flat Track Team XG750R, completing the top 10. The evening's storylines were not monopolized by the top 10, however. In the what might have been department, Jeffrey Carver Jr., No. 23 Roof Systems, Indian of Metro Milwaukee Scout FTR 750, saw his night come to an early conclusion, and with it, a strong bid at a main event victory ripped away. Carver was black flagged at the tail end of Semi-1 due to a smoking machine while holding down the race lead over Mees. On a brighter note, Ronnie Jones, No. 266 Stinson Racing, Laurel Lake Racing Indian Scout FTR 750, re-established his own record as the oldest rider to make an AFT Twins main event. 57-year-old Jones is the owner of 10 career AFT Twins victories, the first of which came almost 4 decades ago and the most recent nearly a quarter-century back. He has qualified for AFT Twins main events across 5 different decades, the 70s, 80s, 90s, and 10s. Jones was not merely making up the numbers in Sacramento on Saturday night. He finished second to Coolbeth, a relative youngster at 41, in Heat 3 and finished 14th in the main Series, American flat track event, Harley-Davidson Sacramento Mile presented by Cycle Gear. Location, Cal Expo Fair, Sacramento, California. Date, May 19, 2018. Class, AFT Twins presented by Vance. Rogers Racing, SDI, Hurley's Indian. Modal, Alpineters, National, Indian Scout FTR 75025 laps winner 037.6252522 Kenny Coolbeth Jr. Nila Racing. Columbia Avionics, Bell, TCX Boots, Vanson, Indian Scout FTR 7500.0180.0180, 37.6202034 Brian Smith Indian Motorcycle. Allstate Motorcycle Insurance, Shoei, Rockstar. Indian Scout FTR 7500.2520.2340, 37.3521746 Brad Baker Indian Motorcycle. Allstate Motorcycle Insurance, S. RMR, Parkinson, Indian Scout FTR 7507.1980.0310, 37.1921374 Chad Coase Indian Motorcycle of Oklahoma City. Engelhart Research, Indian Scout FTR 7507.3910.1920, 37.7201285 Jake Johnson Stinson Racing. McCandless Truck Center, Utility, Velocity, Motion, Yamaha FZ071.6138.2220, 38.04411914 Breyer Bauman's on OT Racing. Western Power Sports, Hard Drive. Rod Lake, Kawasaki Ninja 65015.8090.1950, 38.0421011044 Brandon Robinson Harley-Davidson Motor Company, Vance. Machete Energy, Rocket Red Racing, 6D Helmets. Southland, Yamaha FZ07221.7280.0660, 38.24481269 Sammy Halberth Harley-Davidson Motor Company, Vance. Laurel Lake Racing. Rod Lake, Arai, Motion, Indian Scout FTR 7502.3660.4970, 38.27151573 Doug Lawrence Dillard Family Racing. Ducati, Daniel Khalil, Motion Pro, John, Ducati Monster 82128.91.9220, 38.51441632 Sean Bearsheffers Motorsports. McNews Automotive, Evans, Motion, KTM LC 895,026.7862.4960, 38.50831724 JR. Addison Bob Myers, Tony Westbrook. Smith Racing. J. Photo, Dave Hoenig, AFT Singles reigning AFT Singles champion Colby Carlisle, no. 1 Stinson Racing Yamaha YZ450F needed a result in the worst way, and did he ever get it? Carlisle came through on the final lap following a titanic six-way struggle to score a spectacular victory by a scant 0.013-second margin of victory that felt even tighter than that .2016 class champ Ryan Wells, no. 94 RMR, a Lamb's Dallas Honda CRF 450, came from nowhere to dive bomb into the lead entering turn 3 on the final lap but couldn't hold the ambitious line. Carlisle successfully countered and then immediately turned his attention to holding title contenders Dan Bromley, No. 62 KTM North America, Bromley Motorsports 450 SXF, and Brendan Price, No. 92 Parkinson Brothers Racing, DPC Racing Honda CRF 450R, at bay as they charged down the straight to the checkered flag. The riders swung 3 abreast with Carlisle narrowly holding strong at the line. Price hit the stripe in second, another 0.013 seconds ahead of Bromley, to up his slim points advantage over his rival to 105 to 101. Still, Bromley had to be pleased to finish on the podium, considering he was fortunate just to be in contention. The Daytona TT winner was forced to call upon his one and only provisional start for the entire season simply to advance to the semis after suffering a mechanical DNF while fighting for the lead in Heat 2. For Carlisle, the win was a double dose of what he needed. He entered 2018 desperate for a win after claiming the 17 crown without a race victory. That desperation was upped considerably by a less-than-ideal start to his title defense that saw him come into Sacramento ranked all the way down in 10th. Carlisle has now jumped to 8th with 64 points after becoming the 6th rider in 6 races to win an AFT singles main event this season. He said, "The year started off so slow, breaking my shoulder in Daytona and racing through injury while trying to figure the bike out the best we can. Me and my mechanic and the whole Estinson racing team worked so hard this week. We were at the dyno 3 days straight. We got a bullet, and I can't thank everyone enough. That race was great. Everyone was clean, and we had some good draft passes. I'm sure the fans loved it." Wells recovered well enough to finish 4th, while Tristan Avery, No. 16 Ron Ayers, Mr. Sign Honda CRF 450R, and Jesse Jenish, number 132 Roof Systems, West Bend Harley-Davidson back Yamaha YZ450F, finished 5th and 6th, respectively. 3-time Sacramento Mile winner Shayna Texter, No. 52 Husqvarna Motorcycles, JCS Racing FC 450, finished at the head of the second group in 7th after fighting her way forward from outside the top 10. Catch the NBCSN premiere telecast of the Harley-Davidson Sacramento Mile presented by Cycle Gear on June 3 at 2 p.m. Eastern Time.